Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Students, this is Miss Ismat with an English video. Today, our focus is on active and passive voice. So let's start and see what is an active voice sentence, right? In active voice, the subject is a person or thing that performs the action and the object receives that action. The subject comes first, then the verb and the object. Example is here. The postman delivers the letters. As we can see in the sentence, the subject is postman, delivers, verb, and the object letters. Now, let's come to passive voice. So, students, in passive voice, the subject undergoes the action of the verb directed at the object, right? The object comes first, then the verb, by, and subject in the sentence. The letters are delivered by the postman. The sentence now in passive voice, right? Now let's look at an example of an other sentence in active voice and then in passive voice. The boy plays the piano. Subject, boy. Verb, plays. Object, piano, right? So students, the boy is doing the action. Therefore, the boy is the active subject, right? And students, now, as we know, the sentence says the boy plays the piano. So, the boy is the active subject here. And the sentence is written in the active voice, right? Now let's see the same sentence in passive voice, right? The piano is played by the boy. Here the subject becomes the piano and the verb is played. So students, the piano is receiving, not doing the action, right? And therefore, the piano is the passive subject. Okay. And now we will see the piano is played by the boy because the piano is the passive subject. This sentence is written in the passive voice, right, students? Now, let's see a few more examples with active and passive voice sentences. Here comes the first sentence in active voice. He opens the door. He, the subject is first, opens, the verb is there, and then door, the object, right? Now we will change this sentence into passive voice. So it will become the door is opened by him, right? Now the object is first, then the verb and by and the subject, right? Now let's see what is happening in this picture. Oh, let's see the sentence in active voice first. Rita cleans the house, right? And now we will change it to passive voice. And now we will say the house is cleaned by Rita. So students, you all know now that in active voice, the subject is a person or thing that performs the action and the object receives that action, right? And in the passive voice, the subject undergoes the action of the verb directed at the object. Right, students? So now let's have a recap of active and passive voice. Active voice tells us what a person or thing does. The subject performs the action, the verb that is, right? On the object. So in a sentence, subject comes first, then the verb and the object. Here are the two examples. The children paint the house. Ahmad kicks the football. Now let's see. Passive voice, right? Tells us what is done to someone or something. The subject is being acted upon. The object comes first, then the verb, and by, then the subject, right? So students, the examples now are in passive voice. The house is painted by the children and the football is kicked by Ahmad. Students, I hope that the concept of active and passive voice is clear to you all. Thank you, students.